Happy New Year, everybody. I just wanted to stop by and say hi and give you a few tips that seem to work really well for me when I'm starting the new year. I love new beginnings. I love the beginning of the month. I love Mondays. I love new seasons. I just love being able to start fresh. And a couple things, tips that I really give to my clients, and when we start working together, which may or may not make sense to you, but these are really kind of cool things. So the first thing I recommend to everybody is to, when they get up in the morning, make your bed. It gives you a feeling of accomplishment right away. It's something you can do in a couple minutes, and you've actually completed a task first thing in the morning, and you're setting the pace for being able to kind of get started on the right foot, so to speak. The other thing and everybody hears me say this, is drink water. Start your day with a great big 16-ounce glass of water every day. I add lemon to mine, lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. It helps get your digestion going, and it kickstarts your immune system. It's just good for you all the way around. And besides the fact, we all need lots of water. So most of us are running around dehydrated, and that is not a good thing. The other thing that I love to be able to tell everybody is to, when you get up in the morning, or soon, is to stretch. Do a really big power stretch. And by that, I mean like stretch your arms over your head, out to the side, do, kind of a forward fold. And if it's easier for you, just do a really good stretch in bed before you get up, kind of the scarecrow kind of thing where you're, one arm up and the other leg and both sides. Just always get a really, really good stretch. And the couple other tips that I'd love to pass on to you, and I've got them written down here and I just want to stay on task, is when you're starting the new year, and if you're like me, I am just like totally, totally tired of all of the negativity. And it's like I'm just really looking forward to hopefully a new year that is a lot more positive and cheerful and more joy filled, and which is just a healthier thing all around for everybody anyway. If you think during the day, take like 5 minutes here and there, every hour or 2 hours, regardless of what you're doing, take even 5 minutes just to kind of stop, take a breath, stretch a little bit, and just kind of give your mind a reset. And also think about what your goals are. Think about what your goals are for the year, for the month, for the week, for the day. I like to, like I said, this week is a fun week for me because I clean and plan for the next year. It's kind of like cleaning up and cleaning out and just being ready for the new year. And I do a kind of an overall plan for the year, break it down into the kind of the seasons. And then on a weekly basis, I am always planning my week ahead of time. I'm busy, I get a lot done, and everything I do is very important to me, both my work and my family and just everything I'm doing, and even my own personal things. I love to go to yoga, and I like to get my exercise, and I love to cook and bake and be in the kitchen. So to do all of the things I do, I need to plan a little bit. So I encourage you to even just kind of an overview, think about what you want for your year and break it down a little bit. And it helps. And if you don't think about, for instance, if you've got some projects that you would like to do, break them down into maybe one project per season, or maybe two for the whole year. And then just don't worry about the one that you're not working on at the time. Every now and then we all need to just sort of sit and do nothing. Just maybe read, or meditate or pray, but just to kind of kick back and relax and just let your mind rest And many of us don't do that. We're so busy thinking about what our to-do lists and everything that we've got to do next. That's where, like for me, I use the old-fashioned day timer. I'm a pencil and paper girl, and I write things down and then kind of let it go. Just, make your plan, write it down, and don't feel like you have to keep remembering everything. And that helps, it helps your mind rest a little bit. And maybe when you're just kind of sitting, relaxing, have a cup of tea, glass of water, or, whatever. So just find time to relax now and then. And if you've got little ones that you are around, whether you're a mom or a grandma like myself, take time to encourage the little ones, and also take time to recognize your efforts and what you're doing. And for everybody concerned, it's like, hey, guess what? I'm doing a great job, and so are you. So pat yourself on the back, pat your little ones on the back, and just recognize that we're, as a very, very dear friend of mine says, we're all just out here doing our best. And I guess if we kind of think of that now and then, that would be good too. And be proud of yourself, and think of surrounding yourself with people who are positive, thinking on this positive note, who are supportive of you, either support you in your goals, or even if they don't know what you're doing, that they just love you enough or care about you to be supportive to you. And that's a really good thing. And another thing is to just love what you do, or do what you love. And we may not always be able to do the thing that we just really want to do as a job, but there are many things we can do as hobbies. So make sure that you take some time doing the things that you really enjoy doing. Plan for them, whether it be time to just kick back and relax, go hiking in the mountains, go for a bike ride, travel, whatever it might be. Just make sure that you allow for that kind of time for yourself. You're going to find that you're feeling healthier. You're going to be more productive in the long run. So anyway, those are my tips for your new year. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year, and make it a great one.